one and only, here with another exciting live stream. In this live stream, I'm going to be playing Injustice 2 while playing as Aquaman and discussing the new Aquaman movie. I just saw the Aquaman movie in theaters, and I thought, what better way to talk about the Aquaman film than by also playing as Aquaman in the game. Let's see. Connect 10 special moves and Whisper event. Complete Chomp Chomp event with at least a bronze score. Connect 5 super moves in Take It All event. Interesting. So I just finished seeing the Aquaman movie in theaters. So in this video I'm going to be giving my thoughts on Aquaman while playing as Aquaman in Injustice 2. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So for the Aquaman movie, I would have to say it's probably the best DC live action film within the current DC cinematic universe. In order to give you an idea of my taste for the DC cinematic universe so far, real quick.
Guilt by association, Fish King.
And what about the company you keep?
Begin.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to listen to them talk to each other. Also, I don't really know how to play Aquaman, so this is going to be interesting. I'm playing him specifically because I saw his movie. But where was I? So, in regards to... Ooh, that was cool. The Aquaman movie and my taste in the DC Cinematic Universe films, I would say that my least favorite of the DC Cinematic Universe were Batman v Superman, Man of Steel, and Justice League are probably my least favorite movies of the DC Cinematic Universe. My favorite films of the DC Cinematic Universe are Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and Suicide Squad. Probably not in that order. I actually really liked Suicide Squad, which is not a very popular opinion, but I felt like Suicide Squad did a good job for what it was. Ooh, that was cool. I like that you can chain those together. Ooh, okay. Sorry, I'm actually getting into the game, but I need to also be in this review / spoiler discussion. So Aquaman left a really good impression. It has a lot of nice action set pieces, and it definitely does a good job of being a sci-fi style action film. And I say sci-fi because even though it's like underwater and magical, there's still a lot of interesting high-tech stuff going on. The Atlantean soldiers and the armor they wear, it really reminds me of like a stormtrooper kind of thing. And it does have a stormtrooper-esque vibe. Looks like we got a Deadshot equipment thing. It doesn't matter, that's not Aquaman based. Ooh, we're facing off against Boy. Blue Beetle's actually my favorite character to play in this game. But Aquaman has tons of nice action set pieces. It never got too silly. I had read like a few review things about Aquaman that made it seem like it was silly. There were even good reviews for Aquaman that were like, it's silly at times, but it's good, and then the bad reviews would just say it's silly but it's bad. So it was interesting to watch it and then just not feel that way. I didn't think it was silly. Well, now the only times where I thought that it might be about to get silly were there are moments in the film where they play licensed music, and I don't think it always fits when they played licensed music, but there are only like 2 moments I can really think of where they played licensed music. Both involved Aquaman and Mira on their quest. They played one licensed song when they're heading to the desert, and they played another licensed song when they arrived in Italy. Both times, it just didn't necessarily feel appropriate. Also, I apologize if it looks like I'm just doing the same thing over and over again with Aquaman. I'm trying to figure out what works best together when it comes to just doing Aquaman normals. And that should kill. Real quick, let's appreciate Aquaman super. So I think the main reasons why I feel like, ooh, we got a trophy that's Aquaman related, fish food. Anyways, the main reasons why I think Aquaman is the best movie in the DC cinematic universe so far, yeah, we got a new Aquaman thing that's worse than what we already have. Goot me. Anyways, what was I thinking about? Why Aquaman is the best DC cinematic universe film. So, good action, most def, has the best action out of any of the DC films so far. That also implies best fights. Good action, best fights. I thought Atlantis' special effects might go a little too far. No, to me they never felt like, oh man, I'm just looking at a video game. And even when I did think it looked kind of video game-ish, I thought it looked good. It didn't look like a shitty video game. It would be like current gen kind of thing, which does look nice. So it wasn't like, it never felt bad graphically, which is not exactly what I expected. Now, part of what makes Aquaman so good is that I didn't have high hopes for it. You're not like talking to an Aquaman fanboy here who's like, oh man, I love Aquaman so much and I thought the Aquaman movie was going to be great. My personal thoughts, I thought Shazam was going to be like the really good movie, and I thought Aquaman was going to not do super well, but I was hella wrong. So Aquaman definitely did better than I had originally expected. All the people I'm fighting, by the way, are leveled to like my Blue Beetle. They're not leveled to my Aquaman, who's like a level 1 character. That was a waste of meter by him. That didn't do shit. So the reason why I'm not doing as well as I could be in these fights, everybody else is just higher level than me. I mean, I'm not losing, but if I was playing Blue Beetle, I wouldn't have lost nearly this much health. I can tell you that right now. That was pretty good though, that last part of the match. Very decisive. Anyways, getting too into the fighting game portion. It's supposed to be about the movie. It's supposed to be about my thoughts on the movie. Dialogue was really good. You definitely felt like you understood character motivations. Like, why is it that characters are doing, use your character power one time and win the match. Good'em, yeah, we can do that. I can use my character power immediately, like as soon as I can. I just have to win the match. Ooh, Scarecrow. Oh crap, sorry. Why the Aquaman movie was so good. It's so easy to get distracted while playing fighting games.
I know I will end it.
Begin.
There we go. Ooh. So the Aquaman movie. I felt like the dialogue was really good. Certain characters have moments that you feel like, from those moments alone, you feel like you know everything you need to know about those characters. For example, Black Manta's origin is explored in this film, which I didn't know that Black Manta's origin story was going to be gone over in this movie. But I do feel like Black Manta's conversation he has with his father before his father dies pretty much tells you everything you need to know about Black Manta, and everything else that they say about Black Manta like builds on that further. But just from his father explaining like where the Black Manta name comes from and how like he's essentially passing down the Black Manta mantle to his son, and the name is something that comes up later, because originally it's just like a dagger that's passed down throughout a family of pirates, right? And his grandfather went by the name Manta. He wasn't called like Black Manta or whatever, but the dagger he has like a Black Manta inscription on it. And when his father dies, because Aquaman refuses to save his dad because his dad's a pirate, excuse me, you know from everything else that was discussed between Black Manta and his dad that Black Manta is now just going to be a pirate. I mean, no, sorry, that Black Manta is going to become Black Manta. Like, you understand why he's Black Manta. So this time around we have to do 5 throws. We can do that. So I felt like that was really good. I really loved when Orm had a confrontation with his vizier, because he knew that his vizier was betraying him and working with Aquaman.
Surrender
So I thought that was cool. Orm doesn't really explain how he knows his vizier has been fucking around with his brother Aquaman, but he just knows, and the shit's real. I don't know. They did a really good job of the dialogue just between characters. It always served like a good purpose through exposition, but not just by, oh, they're just gonna explain stuff the whole time to me. You know, it wasn't exposition in that way. I have to land 5 throws. This is gonna feel really lame, because it's just gonna be me throwing a lot just to fulfill the condition. Get closer. Speaking of characters and character building and arcs, let's just go over arcs. How characters have changed throughout like the course of the film. So one thing that Aquaman struggles with through the course of the film is mercy is an interesting thing that's like discussed. Oh, I've already gotten all my throws? I can just kill him. So in terms of mercy, Aquaman just lets Black Mana's father die, and Aquaman learns after Black Mana tries to get his revenge that like maybe that wasn't the best idea. Now he's made an enemy that threatens like his friends and his family, and it could have been easily avoided. So at the end of the film, when he has the choice of whether or not he should kill his brother or not kill his brother, he realizes that like, hey, you know, mercy isn't like a bad thing. You know, I don't need to kill my brother right now because that could just lead to more problems in the future that could have just been easily avoided. So I liked that. I liked that a lot. Because you feel like Aquaman learns a legitimate lesson. That outfit looks horrible.
We should have had this fight long ago.
What purpose does it serve?
Atlantis doesn't forgive traitors.
Begin.
Hail Hestia!
Oh, sorry, I was getting into the fight. But Aquaman learns like a valuable lesson about like misery and how you can avoid making enemies. He also kind of learns the leap of faith lesson that Miles learns. Well, that's kind of a spoiler for a different thing. There was another superhero movie this year where a hero learns that sometimes you're not always ready and you just have to go for it. And you don't just know when you're ready, you just have to take on the thing. And throughout the Aquaman movie, Arthur has the struggle of being like, I don't think I'm ready to be king. But it's not about being ready. Sometimes you just have to do shit, and you just gotta do your best. So the lesson is do your best. So that's like another arc that Aquaman goes on. He, instead of bitching about not being ready, he just is like, well, you know what? I may not be ready, but I just have to. So he just like buckles up for the ride and he just does it. Nice block. Ooh, I need to also nice block. Hey. Ouch. She has so little health to just kill her. Sorry about that. Characterization. Who else has like a nice character building moment? Orm feels entitled throughout like the whole film, but near the end of the movie he learns that the reason why he's been upset with his brother for all these years has just not been valid. It's just not been true, and it was outside of Orm's ability to know. Like, he didn't know that his mom wasn't really dead because he thought that his mom was killed because of the fact that she gave birth to a half-breed son who's Aquaman, which is why he hated Aquaman. So he learned that he's like,
Yes, he's gone.
Begin.
he learned that he no longer has to hate his brother, which you could be like, that's not really like an arc, but it kind of shows like future developments for his character, because now he's lost his motivation for why he has disdain for his brother entirely. I'm trying to figure out what Orm's arc is, because it's not just that. It has to be more than that. Orm... I wonder if Orm learned anything from the Mercy play, like the fact that his brother didn't just kill him. I need to learn how to use that arc better. I'm gonna have to get back to Orm. Does Mira have an arc? Mira learns to appreciate the surface world a lot more. She didn't necessarily have a disdain for the surface world before, but you can tell that, well, I mean, it's more than just a... Hold on, did I meter burn by accident? Because that was sexy.
I wouldn't quit your day job. Even you underestimate me.
How many bars does he have? Equal? Tie. I'm fine with that. Yeah, he was on his last leg. Anyways, it's really easy to just get sucked into the game. Aquaman's final costume is really fire. When he finally gets the orange suit, I actually really vibed with the comic accurate Aquaman costume. And in the trailer, I didn't. I wasn't a big fan of comic accurate Aquaman in the trailer. It just kind of was there. It wasn't impressing me. When you actually see it in battle, it's like, wow, you know, it just really pops. It just works. I'm surprised we haven't seen a comic accurate Aquaman before now.
Who holds your leash now, Deadshot?
I finally managed to chuck that coward.
Yet you're still a slave to money.
Begin.
It was surprising to land that low attack, that low heavy. Gosh, his heavy attack is so strong. I keep forgetting that it's a heavy attack.
I'll drag you to the depths.
Anyways, focusing back on the movie. So, ooh. It's a little slow, of course, because it's a heavy. So I need to relax with that. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that one is a little faster. Sorry, I am getting actually really into the game now. I guess it's because it's the last fight of this particular setup. So let me just kill him. It'll just be easier to focus afterwards. I also don't know what Aquaman's character power does in this game. Speaking of Aquaman's powers, Aquaman doesn't communicate with sea life a lot in this movie, and Aquaman's ability to communicate with sea life is something that I've always been a really big fan of in the comic books. So I like how Aquaman in the comics creatively takes control of different sea creatures, but he just doesn't really do that here. Ooh, we got a silver mother box, some credits. Okay. Complete Chomp Chomp event with at least one bronze score. With at least a bronze score. Connect 5 super moves in the Take It All event. Do you have to do them in a particular order? That one had 8 stacks on it. That one only has 3 stacks. What's the red one? Suggested character level 20 plus. Not me. 5 plus, 15 plus. Is the last one also 20 plus? We probably want to do 5 plus. Even though our Aquaman isn't up to that level. We're just going to play as Aquaman anyways. It's going to be harder.
Aquaman.
But it'll be okay. Okay, the affected fighter cannot perform special moves, super moves, or environmental interactions. That's fine. So Aquaman. So, I don't think there were any poor performances. I thought Aquaman's mom was kind of weird. She had to play a fish out of water kind of thing, where it's like, I'm not from Earth, so I don't... Well, it's not that she's not from Earth.
There are
worse ways to die. How about gutted like a fish?
Begin.
Really Aquaman. Also, I should have done my heavy attack. That's where I messed up on that start. Okay, hit him. I really do need to talk about the Aquaman movie for the Talk About Aquaman movie stream. I just really like fighting games. Okay, so Aquaman. Action was good, special effects were better than I thought, dialogue was good, lots of nice character building within character interactions. Worst scenes of the movie were the Sahara Desert. I wasn't a big fan of that like whole sequence. That was probably the worst scene in the movie, but not bad. I mean, the quest, I guess, was a little silly. So that would include the Sahara Desert scene, and it would include the Scarecrow, die. There we go, that killed. Okay, anyways, the Sahara Desert scene I thought was silly. It was something about the dialogue, the licensed music they play right before it also kind of got me. I don't know, it just wasn't worth it to me. It was weird. It was very weird. The love story between him and Mira is interesting. Mira gives up everything. That's her character arc. She learns that the surface world isn't that bad, but you also get to see that she's willing to sacrifice literally everything for Atlantis.
I've taken down some tough customers. Not by my count.
Begin.
Orm and Mira actually are pretty similar, because I feel like Orm is also willing to do anything for Atlantis. But Orm, I think, is also like very power hungry. Because while Orm has some interesting points about how the ocean has been treated by the surface dwellers, he still doesn't wait for the surface to actually cause a problem. He like manufactures one instead to make Atlantis believe that they need to go to war. And he didn't really need to do that, because Mira's dad was already kind of down to go to war. I feel like he could have just possibly just convinced him charismatically. Apparently his ruse didn't even work. Mira's dad was already aware that Orm was just full of shit, which means he just wanted it. He just wanted war, and Mira calls him out on it, and I thought that was pretty good. Oh, I forgot about fisticuffs. We're not allowed to super. I was like, oh, I should just super him right now. Okay, let's try not to get whammoed. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, his best aerial attack is not his heavy, but for Blue Beetle, his best aerial is his heavy. So it feels weird. Aquaman's best aerial attack is his light. I could have done better on this fight, but I didn't. Hopefully we get some nice levels out of that.
Aquaman wins.
Anyways, I hope, by the way, that if you watch this in the hopes of seeing me do a whole bunch of cool Aquaman stuff, we'll talk about... Sorry, backwards. I hope that if you watch this to see me talk about Aquaman, that you're also being entertained by the Injustice 2, and that you're not too peeved off that I've been more focused on playing the game than talking about the movie. But back in to talk... Ooh. That looks good.
Be gone or be removed. Still angry with me? Atlantis doesn't forgive traitors.
Begin.
So, the Aquaman movie, you can really tell that Jeff Johns... Wow, this is a really easy condition to fulfill. I just need to hit him low one more time. We're good in him. Okay, spacing on his air heavy is really weird. It's a lot easier to do his air light. Okay, there we go. Knocking him down a peg. So let's focus on the movie a little bit more. Oh yeah, so you could definitely tell Jeff Johns, who is an executive producer on this, who also has written plenty of comics for DC, you can feel his influence in the film. The film feels like a real comic book movie. I feel like that's something that really needs to be addressed. So just because your movie has a superhero character in it doesn't mean that your movie feels like a comic book adventure. But the level of escalation when it came to things in the story continually getting like more and more higher stakes as the film continued, it felt like a comic book. And I'm totally okay with that. I feel like the dialogue felt like a comic book. You could split it up into issues if you wanted to. It was a pretty solid film. I'm trying to think of things that I didn't like about it. No powers is what that's called. To me, it didn't really feel like you didn't have no powers. You just couldn't use your super moves. Yo, Sebastian Gomez, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Also, Sebastian Gomez, do you happen to have any questions about the Aquaman movie? Have you already seen the Aquaman movie for yourself? And if so, you know, what are your thoughts? I'm not gonna do these parts of the multiverse with Aquaman. I would actually die. This is because my Aquaman just isn't high enough level for those. Okay, so that's difficulty level. Let's do difficulty level 3. This one's called Force for Good. So long story short for you, when it comes to the Aquaman movie, I feel like, what level do I need to be? Oh, you can be any level for this? We got him. We can play Aquaman here.
Aquaman.
So, Sebastian Gomez said, is this a video game? So right now I'm playing Injustice 2, playing as Aquaman, while talking about the Aquaman movie. So there are spoilers for the Aquaman movie in this video. So if you don't want any spoilers for the Aquaman movie, I recommend that you like try and dodge this like the plague. So talking about the Aquaman movie, it's the best DC cinematic universe movie that I've seen, like period. And I've seen all of them. Sebastian said, okay.
To pretty much everyone. This trident says otherwise.
So Hellboy will assist you if you hit L2 back or L2 forward. I just said L2 forward. That's interesting. So this is like the Hellboy team-up universe. The Aquaman Hellboy team-up universe. Oh, he just comes out and shoots them? I like that you can kind of combo into Hellboy's gun. But I felt like Aquaman was better than Suicide Squad and better than Wonder Woman. And of course it was better than Man of Steel. It was better than Batman v Superman. And it was better than... can't even remember what the other movie was. Ooh, I'm not gonna wager anything. Neither of us wagered anything. Rather super. He was way too far away for his super to land. There we go, we got him. Sebastian Gomez said Aquaman is the winner. Oh, you know it. He's about to serve up Joker.
Sleep with them.
Not enough to kill, but we're getting there. Hey, now he's dead. Or at least he's tired. Definitely would have killed a normal person. So, let me talk more about the Aquaman movie and what I liked. Sebastian Gomez missed a lot of what I said before, so I'm just going to reiterate a lot of stuff. Special effects were great. The dialogue in the movie is great. The Aquaman suit, like the final suit he gets, is fantastic. I wish he would have talked to Fish more. I'm not saying that jokingly. I really like it.
I'm less than thrilled to fight a friend.
Atlantis won't bleed for the surface world.
Begin.
I really like it when Aquaman creatively talks to fish in different ways and uses specific sea creatures in order to complete goals. He only does it like a few times in the movie. It's a big deal at the end of the film. He does it like a shit ton. And it really shows you how powerful Aquaman is. Well, Right now we're facing off against Green Lantern, but it's more like a Violet Lantern due to the colors. Hey, knocking him out.
The seas conspire against you.
The villains were good. I really loved Black Manta. Black Manta had solid motivation. His origin was well explained. Well, Orm was cool. Mira's dad was an interesting villain, to be honest. Sebastian Gomez said Aquaman versus Superman. Superman, I think, would definitely kill Aquaman if it was like a battle to the death. Wow! That was interesting. My move just kind of brute forced itself through Green Lantern's attack. I didn't expect that. For Aquaman versus Spider-Man? I'd say Aquaman would probably kill Spider-Man. Only reason why I say that, I guess it depends on where they are. That's my thing for Aquaman versus Spider-Man. If Aquaman is fighting Spider-Man in the water, Spider-Man doesn't have a lot of options, like, underwater. So I could see Aquaman just getting him there, like, no matter what. A red outfit, that's different.
Naturally talk to plants.
Don't you talk to fish?
I command them.
Begin.
So for Aquaman versus Spider-Man, I don't know. I feel like if they're in the water, Aquaman definitely gets it. If they're on land, I think Spider-Man's Spidey sense gives him a very strong advantage. Let's see, and then there are plenty of DC versus Marvel matchups. Feel free to ask me about any who do I think would win in a fight questions. I'd be more than happy to hit you up on that. On my opinion. Ouch. Sebastian Gomez said, do I speak Spanish? I do not speak Spanish. No habla español. Hellboy ran too far forward. Steve Urkel? Why? Why would she have a Steve Urkel line? Anyways, let's see. I don't speak Italian. I'd say my favorite scene from Aquaman, because I've already discussed my least favorite. So my favorite scene from the Aquaman movie, when they fought against the trench, it was really interesting. Because it was a bloody scene. Whoa, that Firestorm outfit is dope.
Use some water.
I'm just here for the big fish.
Batman
I actually really like that Firestorm suit. That is really dope. It's just a shader. It's just like a black and white shader, but it looks awesome. I gotta get that shader. If I won that shader from this fight, I would not be disappointed. It's kind of early for me to super. Oh wow, he is on his guard. I think I'm a little too impressed. I need to be a little less starstruck before the star strikes me down. That looks dope too. Whoa. He's meter burning a lot.
Your bravado isn't hollow.
Being a hero ain't no thing.
I had significantly more meter than Firestorm. It just made sense.
Take me seriously.
See, his guard's been up for a lot of this. I need to start grabbing more. Ouch. This could help turn the tide. Pun intended. When it comes to the Mira Arthur love story,
I grow tired of you.
I didn't necessarily find it forced, but I also didn't think it was the best thing in the world. I was so close. I was so close.
Firestorm wins.
Ah, man. That's gonna count against me. Ooh. Yeah, I'll equip that. And we gotta retry. I think that's our first loss in the multiverse. So close, so close. I wonder what I could have done differently. Now I got a crown.
Professor says this'll be easy.
This trident says otherwise.
Begin.
That'll hit. Help give us some advantage. We're getting.
Who needs a crack?
Okay. Sebastian Gomez said good. Oh, thank you kindly. Ooh. I really don't know how to use Hellboy correctly. Ooh.
You just got double teamed.
He's trying to even up the playing field. Not today. Oh, Sebastian Gomez, do you have any questions concerning the Aquaman movie? Okay. That still hit somehow. Honestly thought that he was walking backwards. But, I mean, if you don't hold back, you're not blocking. You gotta hold it.
You're barely treading water.
Bet you wish you knew science now.
You haven't hooked me yet.
I don't have meter to wager. It's pretty much a guaranteed win. Sebastian Gomez said the movie, no. Okay, fair enough. Wow. Well, if you think of any questions regarding the movie, I just saw the movie like earlier tonight. I'm playing this game because I'm still hype about the film. But I've been focusing a lot more on the game than I have on talking about the movie. But I titled the video with like, "Hey, I'm going to talk about the movie." So if you do have any questions about the movie, feel free to hit me up. If you have any questions in general, or just want to talk about something, feel free to hit me up. Because I can talk and play at the same time.
Was Superman's right hand.
What's your beef with me?
You give no voice to moderation.
Begin.
That chest piece for a suit looks pretty dope. Sebastian Gomez said the movie is great. The movie is great. It's the best DC Cinematic Universe movie yet. So it was better than Wonder Woman, it was better than Suicide Squad, and it was better than is there another movie to be better than where it matters? Because it was better than Man of Steel, of course. It was better than Batman v Superman. Ooh. And it was better than Justice League. Though I feel like it says a lot more to say that it was better than Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad was the best one before this one. And then Wonder Woman was in my number 2 spot. Now Wonder Woman's in my number 3 spot, with Suicide Squad being number 2 and Aquaman being number 1. Definitely worth seeing if you're a fan of the DC Universe films, because it's going to be the best one yet. Because it is the best one yet. And Aquaman just killed Robin. Let's go. Fishing for birds.
Aquaman wins.
I do think we're definitely getting better with Aquaman as this continues. We didn't get any gear for that though. Okay, so we just have to use our character power one time. We can do that. Also, we just got a new viewer on the live stream. If you have any questions regarding the Aquaman movie, feel free to ask me. Always down to answer these questions. Wow.
Don't understand.
Superman's nuts. What else I gotta know?
That he'll stop at nothing to defend this planet.
That blue beetle color, though, is amazing. I'm already nerding out. Speaking of Blue Beetle, Blue Beetle's movie has been announced for the DC Cinematic Universe, and I am definitely hype for that. So I really liked Blue Beetle's New 52 run in the comics. But I didn't really dig him in Rebirth. Ooh, he had armor. He stopped blocking. Ooh, hey, to each his own. Ooh, get rid of that last bit of health you have there. Man, that gold shader. Golden Scarab is just he's so Egyptian now. This is a good idea. He has so much meter.
I don't answer to you.
I have like no meter. He's gonna win. He's gonna get his health back. I hope you like that health while it lasted, Blue Beetle. You're not gonna have it for long. Especially if you let me just hit you with heavies multiple times in a row. There we go. So we got the mother box for this one. Aquaman adds a lot to the DC Cinematic Universe when it comes to world building. We now know way more about Atlantis, but we also know significantly more about what's at the center of the Earth in the DC universe. Apparently at the center of the Earth there's like a hidden ocean and an island with dinosaurs on it, and it's the home to the fiercest sea monster that's ever existed. There's just a lot of crazy stuff. Ooh, Ninja Catwoman.
Mystery is the allure.
Not for me, Selena.
That looks dope. Ooh, look at that move. I'm getting a lot better at remembering to meter burn. Ouch. I need to heavy more. Ah, she had me clash.
You bluff poorly.
I'm not gonna bet. She had plenty of meter. She bet all of it for that 33% health regen that's not gonna do shit for her. I wanted to grab her. Shit. Don't let her kill you. There we go. Defend it.
Aquaman wins.
Back to talking about the Aquaman movie. Let's see. Sebastian Gomez said, "This is war. Warriors." I have been enjoying this multiverse adventure so far. Speaking of war, the Aquaman film definitely is, in a way, like a superhero war movie. So the idea is that...
No quarrel.
Hold on.
Quarrel is yet to come.
I'll take that as a threat.
Begin.
So Aquaman's brother Orm wants to rage war. Also, I have a big problem fighting zoners, so this might actually be really hard. You have to land it. So I'd have to do more than just meter burn. I have to, like, meter burn and it successfully hit him. Hold on, this is gonna be a little stressful. Ouch. Ouch. Ooh. Okay. See what we can do. I need to land 4 more meter burn moves. Okay. Now only 2 more. But I'm in the air. This is gonna hurt a lot. I need to land 2 more meter burn moves. Ouchie. Okay, be careful. No. Stop. Stop being hit. Okay, he got me on that one.
Dr. Fate wins.
We got 5 out of 6 of the meter burns. We gotta try again. So what I was talking about in terms of war, well, they're gonna do the intros again, so I gotta listen.
You won't threaten Atlantis.
I answer only to the Lords of Order.
Here, my word is law.
Begin.
Okay, so, The Aquaman movie is a war movie in the idea that Aquaman's brother... Ooh, that was sexy. Aquaman's brother Orm is trying to wage war on the surface, but in order to do so, he has to unite the individual kingdoms of Atlantis behind warring with the going to war with the surface. Ouch. Ouch. I have a lot of trouble with zoners and Injustice. I play a lot of characters who get up close and personal. And I play them as get up close and personal style characters. Ooh. Okay. I need to focus on dealing damage. Ouch. Ouchie, ouch. Okay. There we go. I feel like there's a way to... We've landed all 6, folks. Now we just have to not die. Gosh, Hellboy. Your range is flawed. Aquaman, no!
Dr. Fate wins.
What was Hellboy doing?
Begin.
Okay. I think we can get him this time. Oh, I keep hitting L2. Okay. Aquaman by the end of the film is extremely powerful. I feel like if there is ever a Justice League sequel, they'll need a pretty formidable threat to be something that would threaten him, like if he's anywhere near water. That's death. This is like the 3rd Dr. Fate loss in a row. Excuse me.
Dr. Fate wins.
I really cannot afford to not give my all. Yeah, I'm gonna equip that gear piece. We just got a new Trident.
Trouble for Atlantis.
Naboo has known greater kings than you.
Do not insult me, Fate.
Begin.
Vengeance of Horus.
It says air escape available, but I don't know how that works. Not today, Fate. I hold my own destiny. Fuck.
Tide recedes.
We've yet to plumb the depths.
%30 health regain will make this fight go on a little longer than it has to, but that doesn't mean I won't win it.
Aquaman wins.
Ooh, it took a hot minute to get past that, but we did. Exorcism complete. Dang, we lost 20,000 points and we still got all 3 mother boxes. Hey. Ooh, epic gear for Blue Beetle. Hey. Ooh. Okay. Now let's look at some of these goodies. I think I'm probably gonna retitle this video Injustice 2 plus Aquaman movie spoiler discussion. Okay. Let's go to the next box. We're hoping for Blue Beetle stuff. Oh, we got 2 Venom things? I mean, 2 Bane things, like at the same time. One of those is way better than the other. Oh, I could equip either one. I'm gonna equip that one. This is a game within itself. Opening the different boxes. Okay, so those are all the bronze mother boxes that I have. Ooh, that was a good sound. Can't equip any of that. Decode next. Ooh, nice. We're definitely going to equip both of those. Okay, we're going to decode the next box. Yeah, we'll equip that. And we'll equip that. Nice. Decode the next box. Yeah, that's a good equip. Ooh, that's a hella good equip all over for your boy Scarecrow. He can equip either one of those. So 16 plus 10, so either a 26 boost or a 21. Dude, that epic gear, that's already looking sexy. Yeah, so we're gonna decode that next box here. Let's see, we can't equip any of those things. Decode next box. It does nothing. Augmented Warthog. Decode next box. Back. Okay, so those are all our silver mother boxes. Let's go for the golds. We're going to equip that gear piece. Decode next box. Can't equip any of those things. Decode next box. Decode next box. Okay, yeah, and those are all the mother boxes that we have to decode. Yo, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'm sorry that I didn't talk a lot about the Aquaman movie. Ugh, I just really enjoy fighting games, so sometimes I'll just get into the flow of doing the fighting game. I didn't want to do an Aquaman movie video where I just sit in front of the camera and talk about Aquaman. I wanted something exciting to be going on in the background that was Aquaman related. But it ended up being a bit of a distraction. But anyways, I hope regardless that you enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring that notification, ding ding ding, ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we do these live streams. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, logging out. Peace.